Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. Today is match day, the battle of the Blues. The blue side of London against the blue side of Manchester. Who is going to win that battle at Stamford Bridge? I tell you what, I'm not afraid of Manchester City. If all the players can feel the way I'm feeling right now, we should be fine, because I will give everything on that pitch. Let me remind you the result on Saturday in the Premier League. Wolves actually beat Tottenham Hotspurs 2-1. It's almost impossible for me to celebrate because you know that you have to play against Manchester City. But I'm happy that we contributed to Tottenham Hotspur's dismantle. We started this, and now people know how to beat Tottenham Hotspurs, right?
The whole world, look around you. Look at this. We created this. This didn't exist before we were here. Look around at the square. I promise you right now, we did this. Doesn't matter what anybody says. They can say it's disrespectful. They can say it's this and that.
Arsenal beat Burnley 3-1. Red card for Pablo Vieira. Crystal Palace lost at home against Everton 3-2. Manchester United very, very lucky, my friend. And they won 1-0 against Luton Town at home. But that is the most important. Sometimes when you're not doing good, all you have to do is to win, get 3 points, and continue building. And Bournemouth, that one was a big surprise for me. I thought Newcastle were going to win, but no. Bournemouth 2, Newcastle United 0, and Newcastle fans were not happy at all. They were asking some questions to the players after the game.
Rise to the occasion. Believe.
Let me now remind you the table after the Saturday games. We still have a lot of games on Sunday, so this table might change. Top of the table, we have Manchester City with 27 points, Arsenal 27 points, but the goal difference is the difference. You know what I'm trying to do? All right, so Tottenham Hotspurs are third with 26 points. They're still in a very honorable place because they took a lot of points in the first 10 games. So now they can afford to lose 2 games back-to-back and still have 26 points. Liverpool, 24 points. But like I said, it might change after the Sunday games. Manchester United are 6th. Wow, they are winning games, I told you. Slowly and surely, Manchester United might surprise people. And Chelsea are 10th. And I'm praying that Brentford and Brighton lose their games so Chelsea can be like 8th or 7th before the international break. Fingers crossed, man. And that is making me even mad because if we beat Brentford at the Bridge, my friend, right now, we were not going to be struggling this way. We were going to be okay even if we lose against Manchester City, because there is no shame losing against the best team in the world right now. Bottom of the table, Luton Town, Burnley, and Sheffield United.
If you're a coach, what are you telling your team before the big game?
I would tell my team, if you lose, I don't want to see your face again, ever again.
That's pretty harsh.
Let me remind you my starting 11, what I said in my previous video. I wanted to go three at the back: Robert Sanchez, Colwill, Thiago Silva, Axel Disasi, Cucurella, Reece James, Enzo, Caicedo, Raheem Sterling, Nico Jackson, and Cole Palmer. And then I just realized that in a game like that against Manchester City, you can't really leave somebody like Conor Gallagher out. Remember, a couple of years ago, he punished Manchester City and scored a winner. So he knows how to play against them. And he got energy like in the tank. All the time you will never see Gallagher walking on the pitch. He understands what it takes to beat teams like Manchester City. He's Chelsea through and through. My thinking behind my starting 11 was that we have to be very cautious, sit back a little bit, do not open up the way we did against Liverpool, and we got punished less than 20 minutes. We conceded 2 goals. We were lucky that Mo Salah goal was taken off. And then the same thing happened against Arsenal because we opened up. The same thing happened against Tottenham Hotspurs where we were battered for 20 minutes because we opened up. So my thinking behind 5 at the back or 3 at the back is not that we have to park the bus, but because we have to be very careful, hit them on the counter, just like Thomas Tuchel used to do, Antonio Conte used to do, and even under Frank Lampard, the few times that we beat Manchester City were the times that we were very conservative and hit them in the counter. And the second reason, I think I might not realize it, but I was afraid of the feedback from people. So I kind of get away from my principles of, okay, I don't care what people are going to say. I don't want to say things to please people. But I just realized that I put Enzo there because I was afraid of the feedback. Now, Enzo can't do any wrong. He can miss a penalty. Oh, this is the most beautiful miss in the entire world. That deserves a goal. He can sky the ball 1,000 times. It's not a problem. He can miss pass all the time. It's not a problem. But somebody like Gallagher, if he does it one time after 10 games, we want to kill him. We want him out immediately because he's the worst things that never happened to Chelsea. If you just switch their passport, right? Gallagher from Argentina and Enzo from Cobham, England, you will see the narrative right now. Enzo was going to be the most hated guy on the planet. That's how biased we are in the Chelsea community. So if I have to sacrifice somebody, according to my principles, I will put Gallagher to play with Caicedo instead of putting Enzo with Caicedo and leaving Gallagher out.
It's not cool to not know what you're talking about.
I don't have any agenda. I like this guy. I like him, but he need to prove more. Mr. Enzo, he need to justify 120 million we paid on him, because now, if you have to be honest for yourself, he is the weakest link in the Chelsea team right now. You know, he's not like Fabregas putting through balls. He doesn't have pace. You know, he can't tackle or defend. So you have to be exceptional at what you do. But also you have to give him the benefit of the doubt because you have Jackson in front. So even if he passes the ball, nobody is going to score at the end of the day, you know? So I understand that he's still young. He will improve. He will become one day world class for Chelsea Football Club. And that's why I see it's going to be very difficult because you don't leave somebody 120 million on the bench. Pochettino won't do that to his country guy, Enzo Fernandez. And also, he can't afford to leave Gallagher on the bench. That is the reality. So I think my formation here might just go under the rug because Pochettino might play the midfield of 3, all right? And who are we going to sacrifice from this 11 here? So I think, again, Marc Cucurella is going to be sacrificed, unfortunately. I think Pochettino is going to play 4 at the back. And he can't leave Colwill out and Thiago Silva. And I think Disasi been doing also good. So I think Reece James, Disasi, Colwill, and Thiago Silva are going to be at the back.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
But even if we play 4-3-3, all I want is us to be more defensive, more conservative. You know what I mean? Gallagher need to help a lot defensively. They have to be very disciplined and probably play Enzo a little bit forward here because he doesn't have the pace. So Gallagher, I know, because if we play him a little bit back, you're gonna kill him a little bit, you know, because he likes to be in the free space here and shoot from distance, but he need to be a little bit disciplined. And Enzo Fernandez, of course, yeah, if he can break some lines, it's gonna be amazing. So that's the way I see it. We have just to win this game or just get the result, because it's gonna be really like a disaster if we go on international break with another loss. It's not going to be a feel-good factor. But listen, after the international break, I tell you what, we are going to start beating teams for fun, because Nkunku is coming back, Lavia is coming back, and maybe Chile is coming back.
Come on, you Blues. Come on, Chelsea.